Well, I have you in the hot seat today. You know, ET's got this vault that is just tremendous. So we have many interviews with you and really have followed your, oh, honey, then we got some gold. So I would love to play you some clips and get your reactions to these, if that's cool. So this one is from your Family Ties days.
I think any time a creative person gets in the, an actor or whatever is in this medium, you see so many fascinating creative things going on. I mean, there's everything from directing to editing to writing, producing, all those things are so fascinating. And if you have any kind of, you have that little creative bug in you that just wants to get in everything, you can't help but want to do those things. So one day I would like to write, I would like to direct, I would like to produce, I'd like to do it all, you know?
Shut up. Why say 3 words when 1,000 will suffice?
But is writing, directing, producing something you'd like to explore still? If
Well, I've
maybe
done a little directing, I've done a little producing, and I can't imagine doing a thing more than what I'm doing right now.
yeah.
I'm pretty busy, but well, my hair was really receding.
Oh, I got a few more for you.
You know, I think I'm 22, and my energies right now are focused on my career and on just trying to set up the base for my life that I think everyone does when they're in their early 20s. Try and figure out who I am and where I'm going to go and how I can achieve my goals.
22-year-olds are obnoxious.
But Michael, have you achieved your goals or
I
something?
don't know, my goals are always shifting. My biggest goal, I think, was to raise a family, and we have 4 amazing kids, and that's been the big thing. And after that, and our life is great. Everything we want it to be in that regard. And then the other is the stuff we wrote down with the foundation.
Yeah.
And wanting to achieve those goals. So, I mean, if someone offers me a part and I do it and I have a good time, great.
Do you want to do acting again?
I would do acting if it's something that came up, then I could put my realities into and my challenges into a thing that I could figure it out.
Yeah. Well, if anyone can figure it out, it's you. Let's one more.
Did you expect to become a teen idol and a teenage sex symbol in the part of Alex?
No way. No. My deepest wish was just to create a funny, likable character that hopefully would be a part of the show and that people would enjoy. I had no idea that the kids would pick up on it and these kind of things would happen.
What a yacky little kid.
Save the best for last, man. So, you know, obviously now, in hindsight, you know the heartthrob that you were. What did you make of it? What do you make of it now?
Yeah, my life has been a great ride, and it continues to be a great ride. And for all the challenges, that comes with all the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of good stuff still coming your way. And this is the second time you've taken your gala on the road to Nashville. So why Music City?
Yeah, well, the first time, and we had a great time, and we had a relationship with Brad Paisley last year, and Little Big Town helped us out last year, and Cheryl was available, and it just seemed like a great thing to do again, and the support here is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's nice to mix things up and go country.
Yeah. I like country looks good on you. From the cowboy boots, the Gibson jacket.
It's a cowboy tuxedo.
It is a cowboy tuxedo. Looking good, MJF. Look, we all know that there are good days and there are some not so good days when it comes to this disease. How do you navigate those not so good days?
Oh, you wake up on the good ones, and you just go. I mean, it's funny. I have 35 years or something since I've been diagnosed. So this is just my life. This is just, and I don't think about it much. People react to things and I go, oh yeah, you're thinking about that. Like I don't even think about that. In as much, except that I'm thinking about what we can do as a community to figure this out and to find a cure and short of a cure, treatments that are really groundbreaking. And but for me personally, it's just who I am. It's what I have built. And I'm not necessarily in it to figure it out for me. I'm in it to figure it out for everybody. And it just is what it is.
Yeah. How are you feeling today?
I feel good today.
Good.
I'm in Nashville.
Well, and you got a party to host.
Yeah.
So
got some
buck
cool
up,
people
right?
here.
Exactly. You got a lot of cool people here, including yourself, sir. Last month, you received a standing ovation at the BAFTA Awards.
We have a true legend of cinema, Michael J. Fox!
What did it feel like?
It's really surprising, and I love it and I appreciate it. But I take it more as a recognition of determination and resolve to solve the big problems, and that we all have the power to do whatever it is we can do to move things along. So when people, I think people are just saying, thanks for hanging in there and going after this, and I appreciate that.
But Michael, you're not a person that just hangs in there. You've gone after so much your foundation alone has achieved. I mean, you all have racked up $2 billion in funds.
You don't have to sell me on the fantastic support we've had, and amazing.
Yeah.
Our foundation, the people, the literally hundreds of people that work in our foundation, and the people that support it, the families, the patients, the scientific community. It's really humbling to see those people rally and to chase after this goal. But I mean, I think what I'm getting at is I'll keep telling you that this isn't about me, because it's not about me. I'm happy to serve, and I'm really pleased. I love the irony that as much as this happened for me in my life, that I had this happen too. So, and it keeps you honest, and it keeps you balanced.
When you even said recently, I am not the story is the power of optimism.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you mean by that, and how do you stay so optimistic?
Well, that's what people were responding to at the BAFTAs. I honestly don't think, I'm going to get into this whole thing about it wasn't me. That's all beside the point. The issue is that people really want to believe that we can do things. And I think they see in me somebody who's doing that.
The host, David Tennant, he described you as a true legend of cinema.
The way English people say cinema. Cinema.
But that you are. When you hear those kind of accolades, what do you think?
I don't think about stuff like that. I know I've been lucky enough to do some great, be involved in some great projects with great people. And I know what that movie means, specifically Back to the Future, what it means to people. It's astounding.
Yeah.
And I can't deny that. I can't deny the way that it resonates with generation after generation after generation.
It's incredible. It is the gift that keeps on giving in so many ways. Yeah. I'm curious, so obviously we think you're a true legend of the cinema. Who was the favorite character? Who was your favorite character that you played? Ever played?
I really loved Marty.
Yeah.
And Alex. They're neck and neck. And then I played a character on Good Wife that I really liked. There was a lawyer who was kind of a jerk. My God, the cynicism here is breathtaking. Have you thought maybe you might have a problem with disabled people?
Oh, you're
all right.
And you played him well.
Yeah, well,
was that true to life? I mean,
you can draw your own conclusions.
Who was the character most like you in real life?
Probably in a weird way, Marty. But because he just loved, he threw himself into everything. I mean, when they told me about that film, when they asked me if I wanted to do it, and it had already been underway and shooting it with another actor, and I picked it up and it said skateboarding, music, rock and roll, like adventure, fast cars. You have a girlfriend. I mean, I was like, this is great. I can do this.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
What character do you think was most opposite you? The Good Wife?
Probably Good Wife, yeah.
I'm redeeming myself here.
Well, that's what made him fun to play. But no, I'm always fascinated with people that put themselves first. I never understand the percentage in that. Like he was a character that put himself first. It just says about how is he going to win?
And that's so opposite you. You put everyone else first.
Be self-congratulating, but I'm not like that. I just am not like that. I can't relate to that at all.
But how fun to be able to play a
Oh,
character
it's
so
great.
polarly
Must
opposite,
be do the job.
right?
Do the job.
I feel like we've seen a lot of beautiful moments from celebrities recently, like Selma Blair, Christina Applegate. They are going public with their own health struggles.
And if something as simple as using a cane, which I never minded, because to me it's like, well, it's useful, but it's a really cool prop.
They call it the invisible disease, you know, but it can be very lonely.
Why is it important for people that have your kind of platform to speak out?
Well, I'm lucky enough to know both those women and to have spent time with them and spoken to them, and I wouldn't think that I had anything to do with it. I think that it's just that you and I can't speak for them, but you find yourself in that position. And you just say, what do I do here? I need to continue to be a positive force in the universe. I want to continue to do good things. It used to be my work. Now maybe not my work so much. Maybe I'll still work, but in a different way. But I have this platform to gain attention and to focus that attention on something that we can do and we can get done. We can change people's lives and change the future. And I think that's what motivates them. Like I said, I can't speak for them, but they're amazing women, and people have done this in the past.
Yeah, but I feel like, Michael, you really were one of the first to, I mean, decades ago, people didn't want to speak out publicly about their health struggles or what they were battling privately, and you were really one of the first to do that, you know?
What do you get to lose? You know, you don't have anything to lose. You only have things to gain, which is helping
Right.
people, and yeah, just I don't know. It took me. I mean, it took me 7 years to tell people about
Right.
it. So I kept it to myself for a long time. But once I started to talk to people about it, and I saw the reaction in the community, and I saw the possibilities, and spoke to scientists, and spoke to politicians, and spoke to activists, and spoke to patients and advocates. And I just thought, no, we could do something here. We could do something, and I'm sure that they had the same reaction. Other people in the same situation.
You recently said that the disease saved you, that it didn't derail you. How so?
Well, I think because I had so much success so early, and so many opportunities to screw up, and obviously it's Tracy showing up in my life when she did, when I was just about to go off the rails, because I had everything. Like, I mean, I was 23 years old. I had everything in the world.
You had everything. You were a heartthrob.
In the same way, when I was diagnosed, it just put things in perspective, and that's a trite thing to say, but it's true. It put things in perspective, and I had to make a decision about whether I was going to feel sorry for myself and drop out and say, well, that was that, and then this happened, and so then anything else I did didn't matter anymore, and nothing, like, because this thing happened to me. I was saying, well, that, and now what? So now what do we do? And I found things to do, and continued to work, and then transitioned into working with the foundation, and it's been an amazing thing. It's a gift, and it's a gift that keeps on taking, but it's a gift. And with everything it takes, it leaves me something, and it gives me something, and I learn something. And
What an incredible outlook.
It's quitting.
Absolutely. And you can't quit. You
Can't
got too
quit.
much to do. You got a lot of work left to
busy.
do. You are busy. You've raised $2 billion. How close do you think we are to finding a cure for Parkinson's?
I think we're closer than we know. I think we've had some major breakthroughs on the diagnostic front, which means we can treat the disease early before
Symptoms even start,
symptoms
right?
start, which is
That's
a major
incredible.
thing. And we continue to have strides like that, and we'll get to them.
Yeah.
But we have a cure. But like, if you look at it, like, if you can get to a place where you can diagnose the disease before symptoms are evident, treat those symptoms, never have them progress, never have them
Right.
manifest. It's not technically a cure, but I'll take it.
That could be a game changer.
That'd be huge.